So, welcome everybody. This is the second episode or the second part of Cörk Børd, which is the game that's being beta tested at the moment. And it's all, I think, all rolled up is the company. And we're running through like a mock version of Millennium, the 90s TV show starring Lance Henriksen. So we were deep in an investigation, and last time, if I can cast my mind back, you were brought in as consultants to the police on an investigation about a young girl that was found sadly murdered, and she was bound in the position of a prayer at the front of an altar of a Catholic boarding school church. Her name was Sadie Planchuk, and she was, I think she's 16. And she's a grade A student, bizarrely, but she had her eyes removed, and she was parked in front of the altar. You had to look through. Part of the clues that you found was that you found plaster dust on the floor, with footprints of a size 9 boot and something rectangular. Like you can't quite understand what that is, but it had marks of plaster on it next to them. What else did you find? Asking around, there was 2 other potential murders. One of them was a woman, a young girl, 18, called Talisha Durant, and she was hung in the school gym of this very school. But the police didn't say anything because it only happened a couple of weeks ago, so they haven't released it to the press, but her eyes were removed as well. Now, the third person is a runaway, somebody called Becky Morris, and she was supposedly ran away with a boyfriend who was Todd Phillips. That's right. You were looking for a connection there. You went around. If I look at the Cörk Børd, I'll be able to tell you a little bit more on this. Looking at the Cörk Børd. So you had a look around, talked to him. As you turned up at the auto shop where he supposedly worked, he turned up and you chased him through the streets of Seattle, and he ended up running up a building's fire escape and getting away over the rooftops. And unfortunately, one of the consultants, Paul Donovan, he ended up injuring himself doing that. But sadly, he got away. The other suspect is the father who's in charge of the church at the Catholic site. He's the spiritual advisor at the school. He's called Father Martin O'Connor. And he was there. He was relatively strict, but he was the one that told you that Todd Phillips was likely the suspect. And he also said that Sadie Planchuk was a grade A student, and if she wasn't in her dorm studying, she was helping out at the soup kitchen or doing schoolwork. She never really went out very much, didn't have many friends, which is unusual compared to the others. So another one of the investigators, which was Nils Larson, he took the keys to the father's house, and he went into the house, and lo and behold, as he was investigating, he found something pretty disturbing. It seemed like in his drawer there was a small Bible, and it was it had bloodstains on it. Seemed to be relatively fresh bloodstains, and on them there was it was marked on a page, which was Matthew 5:29. If thy right eye offends thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not thy whole body should be cast into hell. And the last thing that you found during the investigation on Sadie's body, there was found 2 marks which seem to come from a taser. So that is clearly the method of how they managed to subdue her. But, you know, that could be a piece of evidence.
Also, I found some boots with plaster on them.
Yes, you did. Yes, the Father O'Connor has a pair of boots with plaster on them, on the sole.
Which linked to the crime scene where behind Sadie was, I think, wasn't it? Or near there?
Yeah, it's in the church.
Yeah.
On the aisle of the
Footprint,
church. Yeah, that's right. And that's kind of where we left it. So, I will say because of Donovan's injury and because you couldn't find Todd Phillips, the day kind of comes to a close, the shift comes to a close. So to explain how that works, as you can see on the top, you have 3 clocks. When they run out, the investigation's effectively done. Okay? To give you a little bit more time, if you want it, you can choose to work overtime, which gives you another clock of 4 segments. You can do that, obviously. They're kind of like abstract once per day. So you could do it once per day. But whilst ever you are working overtime, you can't really rest. You might get minuses. Your healing is halved when you try to heal. So don't forget, if you have a look at the summary rules, which I think are they're certainly in the journal tab, but I sent them over as well. You can rest and recuperate for stability, and it's a lot harder, but you can reduce baggage as well. But the only real method of reducing baggage in a story is to talk to a colleague, which may go very bad because you might tell them something that they really don't want to hear. Like you might be having murderous thoughts or something like that. So it is the end of.
There's a rule. Sorry, there was when I was looking through the beta, there was a rule about using additional resources as well. So like forensic teams and things like that.
Yeah,
is that part of it?
It is. You have to spend an insight to call in support, and they will. I think it's random. I didn't read too much into it, but yes, you can get them. I think it's a bit random as to what team you get, which I'm not sure how that works, but we could have a look at it if that's what you want to do.
Well, what I want to do is basically get the boots and the blood to a proper forensic lab. So I don't need them on the site.
Sure.
But do you want them to help me uncover this?
Right. Okay. Okay. Let me find that rule then in the beta because that's going to be important.
I think I think in the beta it's about basically dealing more damage to the scene itself.
Right.
So depends if it's suspect or scene, I guess.
Yeah. Case flow. Resolving a case. Fumbles, evidence. Calling the support team. Okay. Yeah. So they can be called upon when needed, but must be directed and may fail, delay, or complicate matters. The team can call 1 new support per scene by having someone spend an insight. Then you roll 3d12 and 2d20 to determine the details of the individual and their name. Okay, so again, I'm not sure how that works because if you, like you said, if you want to do forensic testing on that, you don't want somebody who's not good at forensic investigating. You would go to them, wouldn't you? Or call them in. So it's a bit like, here's what they've got.
I guess it's down to like who they can spare because they're working on.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a bit like in Inspector Morse, you're calling in Lewis, and say, "Here, take that to forensics and have a look at it." It's a bit like that, I think. So, so yeah, you can do that if you wish to. I'm just seeing how they would basically have a check. Yeah, they would make a check like everybody else, but you direct them. So it's effectively calling in another player. It's like calling in an NPC to help you. So you can do that, or you can, like I said, go and. In this instance, if you're doing that kind of stuff, I would say you can take them in, and they can get an answer to you in D4 hours.
Yep, cool.
And do it that way. So we'll give a little bit of music. So, what I want to know is, are you retiring for the night or are you working overtime at this point?
I think at this stage, once I've dropped everything off with forensics, I'm probably going to go and put my head down for a bit because I've not been sleeping the last couple of days.
Yeah.
And very much thinking there's not a lot else to do here.
Wonderful. So in terms of gaining stability back, if you get a full night's sleep, you regain 1d8 worth of stability, but you also gain D2 insight. So it's worth doing, but a full night's sleep to me suggests 8 hours.
I mean, my dreams are still horrific.
Yeah.
Because of my insomnia.
Yeah.
But it is at least a rest.
So you can rest as many hours as you want. Yeah, but that's kind of how it is.
So the shift doesn't start until after we've had our rest.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I am definitely resting after the day I've had.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had the worst day ever, I think.
Yeah.
Worst day ever so far.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the worst day I've had since I was born.
I'll just have a look at the full night's rest on that, just to make sure that I'm not talking rubbish. Baggage and breakdown now. Okay. Right. So I don't think it actually counts. It doesn't say, I don't think. I'm just looking at the clocks. Okay. Right. Overtime beckons. Right. Yeah. Working shifts. Watchers. It's a method to divide up the day and allow people to work at different time periods and yet still handle the investigation in a way that involves everybody. Okay. So if you wanted to say, like, I'm staking out at night, you can still kind of like split that clock up like that. It's just kind of progress on investigation. Okay. So it doesn't actually say, like, because 8 hours is 8 segments. That's a full shift, you know? So I'm going to rule, just to keep the game moving, that it wouldn't cost a full thing. It wouldn't cost a full clock.
So we roll D8 for stability and D2 for insight.
Yeah. I would say there has to be some kind of penalty for taking a full night's rest. So I would say it'll add D4 hours onto the clock. But I don't think it's as explicit as that. So I would say that. So if you take it, you get that big benefit, but it'll add D4 hours on. I will also say this is a bit of an house rule, based on now we know the basic rules. I would say if you want to spend an insight and gain a level of baggage, I will say that you can up your fiber by a die type, and you can do that twice in an investigation. I'll introduce that as a house rule. Okay? And that kind of is, yeah, that's kind of noting like your determination to solve this case. And it might, you know, ideally you want to role play it, so you're kind of thinking about the girl, thinking about what it's going to do to the family, all that kind of stuff. So there'd be a little bit of a scene to play out there in a longer game. All right, so are you doing a full rest tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
right. Okay, I'll, just to keep it easy, I'll roll the D4 then. You lose 3 segments of time, but you get a full rest. So everybody heals up their stability by 1d8. Okay, to their maximum.
Where's my...
And then you gain a D2 insight.
What's happened? My chat box has gone tiny on my screen.
Has it? Might have to F5 or something, eh?
Oh, is that it? F5? No, basically how everything's like in the black column on the right.
Yeah.
Chat, for some reason, has just shrunk, and I've just got a little pop-out box, which I can only select dice out of.
What was
Oh, is it the little arrow at the bottom?
Yeah, you might have to press the little arrow.
Yeah.
Arrow.
So
The last icon on the bar where you like the characters and the chat and the combat is.
Take that.
Nice. So you've
Yoink.
got two additional insight then there, Flea.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay.
If I had trouble sleeping, though, it's really hard to sleep under all this baggage.
And I will take one of them segments off because I did increase that clock by 1.
So what was the D8 again? Sorry, I shoot. I don't know where that come up.
Right. So roll a d8.
It's done. I got 4.
Right. So you add 4 to your stability. That can go up to your maximum stability.
Oh, that's max already max, so I didn't really need to do that, did I? Yeah.
No. And then you roll a d4, 1 on, right? So you gain 2 insight
Oh, lovely.
points,
Thank you.
okay?
Yep, brilliant. Thank you.
What? Everybody's like inspired. A good night's sleep has done wonders for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wait until we actually start rolling to sort things.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I said, the forensics lab can come back to you in the 4 hours.
It's fine. You can leave it till morning. I'm going to go and put my head down.
Right. So the day after arrives. Okay, you're all either in a hotel room or maybe you're at home, and you log on, and because this is Millennium, you get a weird screen that looks a bit like that with this, do they call it an Ouroboros? and it'll say there are 428 days left. You're presumably on like a collect call together on a conference call with your
reverse
dial up. Yeah, AOL. You're on a chat room thing together. Because you're not police. You're just working with the police. So it is up to you what you want to do. We recapped all the evidence. So the evidence that you currently got is the contusions on the body and the Matthew 529. And potentially the boots.
So I think someone needs to go down to the soup kitchen and see if they can find out who she's been hanging around with. I still like the priest, but I need more evidence before we can go for him hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
How's Paul doing?
It needs to be done.
Is he good? Do you think he's going to keep his leg?
you're fixed up now, Andy.
Oh, thank you.
It's a pity.
Yeah.
Wait, thanks,
In
Lloyd.
fact, I didn't roll the thing. Roll a d4 for me, Andy. This is how long you were.
I would have been more
in, so
sympathetic if
that'll-
you'd rolled better on your chase checks.
I think that's a 4.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So that
Welcome.
is actually wasted time on the investigation. You're sorted now. Your leg is properly stitched and bandaged. It's a little bit sore, maybe. But you wake up and the day is just as grim as ever, as it always is in Seattle, and that you can see the rain pouring on probably the basement windows where some of you may be sat, looking out over the lawns. So, as a guide, if all else fails and you can't think of what to do, follow the Cörk Børd, have a look at that. But other than that, you can revisit things. You can look into the victims, look at the sites where they were found, talk to the
I'm going to
people.
find out where the boots have come, where the cement on the boots has come from. We'll see what forensics comes up with. But if they can give me a location, I'll pay a visit to there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I think we'd try the soup kitchen. What's everyone else thinking?
Maybe someone needs to check out the dormitories. Someone who does not scare small girls.
Just looks around the room. This.
I think we're going to have to draw straws on that one.
Yeah. So splitting up could be a way of doing things quicker, but it also means there's fewer people to contribute to that investigation at that site. So it's worth considering.
Well, should we go in pairs? So, like, if I go with Nils, you two can take either the dorms or the soup kitchen.
Yeah.
With a little bit more
Then I can
robustness around
offset your
each
terrible
investigation.
fiber. You can just loan me a dice for your terrible fiber rolls.
Well, wherever you're going to need movement or agility or whatever, I'll go wherever needed.
But we hope we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, would you guys want to try the soup kitchen where she helped out, or the dorms where she stayed? Yes, that's the decision, rather than we're not anticipating a chase.
I think we'll definitely find out more about Father O'Connor if we cover the soup kitchen. As he's the prime suspect at the moment, wouldn't we be better focusing on him? Don't
Okay,
all
I think
speak
we-
at once.
Go for it.
I mean, the girl who's still on the run, maybe she experienced something. Maybe whoever attacked the others tried to kill her, and then she ran away. So she could still be worth pursuing as an avenue. I think we'll be pursuing the Father O'Connor route. We have the blood from his Bible. We have the cement from his boots. I think we've got that fairly locked down. Perhaps you want to continue, see if you can find this other girl.
I can do.
I'll go wherever you
Okay.
lead me.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want to go with. Oh, what's his name?
Nish.
Nils. That one.
I was gonna go with Niels to check the plaster, and then if they go the other go where he was
Yeah.
suggesting.
On with can't remember your name. Police character.
Flea is
Tyrone.
Wow.
Tyrone Morris.
That's right.
If everyone put it on their little icons on Foundry, we wouldn't have this problem. Would we?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's in the bottom left if you do that.
How do I change it?
I think if you right click.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it.
All right.
Right.
So we'll start with Nils and Tony Penziati. So where are you going then to find out more about crime?
The forensic
or
lab.
whatever? The forensic labs. Okay. Yep. So you go in. There is a guy with short, curly, ginger hair. It's a dark basement kind of area, where no light escapes. You would expect to find X-Files in this place, but they're not. It's like even the strip lights are like sterile and steel, but they do very little to illuminate more than a small area. And the guy is looking up from his work as he's doing things in the morning, and he says, "So, I didn't expect you here so soon. I thought you wanted me to tell you when I had something."
Yes. You said you would take a few hours just to waste that time sleeping, or trying to sleep anyway. I presume you would have finished by now. You have something?
Well, no, but I can. And he kind of sighs. He says, "No, I was working on something else. Okay, let me have a look." And he will have a look at that kind of thing. So you can either.
Do you need me to exert pressure on him to speed it on, or?
He will do it. He just looks
Okay.
annoyed that he's having to drop everything to do it.
That's fine. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah. So you can either spend the insight to call him in as support and he does the role, or you can effectively assist him and point and direct him and say, "I'm looking specifically at this, this area," all that kind of stuff. You're conversing with him. What kind of areas would the plaster be and all that?
I think I kind of want to leave him to his own devices.
Okay.
He knows his job. I'll just spend an insight. So
Right,
My
well,
insight was basically I gave him such amazing directions into what he needs to do that there's no possibility of any.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's have a look then. I have to find it again now. Okay. So roll a d12, please.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Everybody hires.
Okay. He's definitely overworked. And he is.
Tony, get the man some coffee.
Yeah. Roll me another. Another
Yeah.
d12.
I'll dump out my flask of cold tea, and take their coffee and get him one.
Oh. That's good. He forensically analyzes agility +1. So he will make a roll on the agility +1. Right, the greatest result is the team member's dependability. Okay. Right. Okay. I will have a look at this. If you use him again, I will have a look at it. But this guy, he is a soft-spoken, overworked forensic analyst. And he will have a look at it, and he does the check with an agility +1. So if you want to make that trousers, we will see what he does with it. I would say it's difficulty 10, this, because you've got decent lab equipment and all that kind of stuff. It's a relatively routine thing that you're asking him to do. Nothing too hard.
Am I rolling a D10, yeah?
Mm-hmm. No,
It's a
Nice.
difficult
Given, sorry.
D20 +1.
Just because you were saying you was
20, sorry,
overworked.
yeah.
Difficulty 10. What's that?
Being a former, well, because I'm a former forensics guy myself, I could help do the tests and everything. To
Yeah.
If you said because you said he was overworked earlier.
Yeah.
So just to help make the task easier.
Absolutely. Are you assisting on the damage, or are you assisting on the check? So if you remember,
No, just trying to think. I think I would go. It would make sense for the check itself rather than. I guess.
So D20 +2.
yeah, +3 in fact, because the thing is +2, but it has got
delay in it.
Armor. Yeah. Okay.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Spun on the one. Spun on the one.
Okay. Let's have a look then. Right, where have I put it? Okay. He actually will do. I think it's a D10, because it says the greatest result of their support team member. The greatest result on them D12 rolls that you did is their dependability. I think that means the fiber, and you rolled a 10. So it would be a D10 damage on that scene.
Get done. Yes.
What? Right.
Wow.
Okay. So let me have a look. Okay. All right. So you spend a bit of time analyzing it with pipettes and chemical analysis and stuff like that, and digging bits out of it, putting it under microscopes, all that kind of stuff. The forensic guy, what do we think his name is? This mild-mannered forensic guy.
Lowenstein.
Archibald.
Miles Lowenstein.
All right. Miles Archie Lowenstein.
I was going to say his name is Henry, and he's just a mild
You can have two
mannered forensic scientist.
Lowenstein comes to the conclusion. He says, right, so he looks at the sheet and he says, right, looking at all this, it's obviously fresh. It is low grade plaster. It's not industrial. It's kind of household stuff you would get at DIY stores. It's superficial on the boot itself. It doesn't go deep, which means it's not used a lot. It's like encountered once or twice, if that. I'm not sure what else there is. It's commonly available, so difficult to track down where. But most DIY stores, maybe can do them. Not supermarkets, because this is actual plaster. But yeah, that's what that is.
Okay.
Okay.
Get a list of DIY stores in the area.
Sure.
And to find out who they've been selling.
In the area, there's probably 2.
Wait, it's just regular plaster.
Yeah.
We didn't check at his house to see if there'd been any work done in the house, did we?
No.
I did not.
What's he plastering
It
over?
might not have been the opportunity.
Well, that's right. You were breaking and entering.
It's not the first time. Come on.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So
Let's be honest.
Meanwhile,
Meantime, I'll leave the blood with him for further analysis, and I'll check on that tomorrow. Let's say.
He said I'll probably have that for you within about 3 hours. I can give you a call when that comes back. Yep.
Fantastic. Thanks,
Yeah.
Team.
Okay. So, in the meantime, Tyrone and Paul, you were heading where?
To the soup kitchen.
Soup kitchen, indeed.
Depending on the time of day it is, I'm guessing they're either going to be setting up or in full flow.
It would be the morning. So, in true Millennium style, we get a scene transition. Just like that. And as you can see, this is the downtown area of Seattle. And it is a dark, grimy, seedy part of town with rotting buildings and industrial complexes slowly rusting. You can see the soup kitchen is obviously not well signed, but you've got directions from where it is from maybe other police officers or local guides. And as you turn up, you can see the city's homeless standing in doorways nearby, getting ready to enter the thing, but the door is shut. Maybe you're pulling your jackets a little bit tighter around you as you're hammering on the paint flake door to get in. And indeed, a relatively young girl answers it. Probably a school-age girl.
I will bound to have a Millennium card. I will flash my Millennium card and ask if I can speak to whoever's in charge. It's probably about as good as like flashing my gamer card at her, but
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Okay. She says, "Who are you? Why do you need?"
Where's my character sheet? It's like I'm Tyrone Morris, miss. I'm part of a group who's aiding the police with the investigation of the murder that's recently happened at the school whose name I've forgotten.
The school's name? Or
Yes, the school's name.
Oh God, so have I.
Also, I'm not going to mention victims' names because, as far as I know, the name of the victim has not been released to the press.
No.
From what we were saying, so I'm not going to mention the victim's name. I'm just going to mention the incident at the school, which people will know about.
Okay. I was just seeing if I could find it.
Augustine's.
St. Augustine's. Well done.
Thank you.
The
The recent incident at St. Augustine's Girls' School, Catholic Girls' School.
She will look down and she says, "You mean Sadie?"
I'm fine. Everyone looks down on me. I'm used to it. Look at my baggage level. I'll nod, and I was like, "Did you know Sadie?"
She'll stand aside from the door to let you in, and get you in out of the rain.
I'll step through. We I'm including Andy in this, will step through the door so the door can be shut, but I'm still going to ask her if she knew Sadie.
She says we weren't close, if that's what you mean, but yeah.
Do you know if she had any friends outside of school? Any enemies inside school?
Okay. So you're questioning the staff about what they know about her and what
I'm just asking about Sadie because of the fact that this girl mentioned Sadie. I'm still trying to find more. In the end, I'm still trying to find more information about what's happened to Becky.
She's naturally quiet. She just shakes her head.
Understandable.
She says, "No. By all accounts, she was what you might call a bookworm. She helped out here. Everybody liked her.
Did any of the other girls help out here? Becky, for example."
Becky Morris.
We're trying to work out the whereabouts of Becky Morris.
She kind of snorts and she says, "No, Becky Morris wouldn't work here. She wouldn't be caught dead here."
What do you think happened to her? Why do you think she disappeared? I have my own theories.
Well, I think that is like an investigation check, isn't it?
I think so.
To try and get some information out of this. So how are you approaching that then? What's the...
I'm going to assist Master Tyrone.
Okay, how are you assisting?
Well, I'm going to be using my threatening style and also limping, so I'm going to be in pain as well. No, I'm going to be saying, look,
He's going to be like, you think you've got it bad? Listen to what I'm going through. And he's going to guilt her into telling us.
I withheld information has been once, and look at me now.
I'm going to use perception. I'm going to ask a couple of probing questions, and I want to see her reaction to them.
Okay.
I'm gonna where this is at, like, say if you're watching on the TV, I'm gonna be good cop, bad cop sign of things. Please try to be a good cop, and I'm gonna be. I
would use composure, but it's still -2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and help Flea by just interjecting when I can, if that's possible.
Sure.
I'm just going to ask her about. I'm just going to ask her kind of like what were her thoughts of Becky? What kind of person was Becky? Was she Becky's friend? Was oh no, I want to call her Tessa again. What was the name of the victim we're studying?
Sadie
Blanchuk.
It's like I'm actually writing it down this time.
Sadie.
At the bottom of the chill notes, so this is going to get confusing.
Don't forget to ask about Talisha as well.
Oh, I was going to ask what was the name of the first victim.
The first victim. Well, the proper victim is go on. It's Talisha Durant.
Oh, that's it.
Is the girl that were hung.
For some reason, I was thinking of Felicia, not Talisha. No, get us close.
Becky Morris is the girl that disappeared.
Right, I'm mostly going to ask about Becky, about what the kind of person she thought Becky was, why Becky wouldn't work here, what the other girls at the school thought of Becky, what Sadie thought of Becky, what Talisha thought of Becky, were they friends, did they get on?
Wonderful.
I'm going to sorry, does he get bonus roll? Oh, sorry.
I'm not.
He does. If you're adding to the check, it's a plus two.
I'm not expecting any serious answers.
Yeah.
I just want to see how she reacts to the questions.
I would say it's difficulty 14 on this because you can see there's some adults here, and they look like actually obviously organisers of the soup kitchen, but you can see that they've got dog collars on. and they're kind of watching you from the distance as they're getting the soup kitchen ready.
That's okay, because I've asked her to take me to the people in charge. So I'm presuming she's leading me in the direction of them, so we're walking towards them. But I am deliberately walking slowly so I can ask her these questions.
Yeah. Well, because they're watching you, she's very cagey. So it's going to be difficulty 14. But you get a +2 for... +2 for Donovan.
I didn't mean to roll that, but I'll take it. No. I forgot to add any of the flaming modifiers to it.
No, roll again. Go on, you're all right.
Are you sure? Because I've got +1 for my own perception, and then is it a +2 because Andy's helping me?
That's right.
And you got a target score as well. Remember?
Difficulty of 14.
Yeah.
I'm still going to scrub it. Right. Perception. Boop.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So,
that's all right then. If that had come as a good roll, I'd have felt bad about it.
So she's kind of looking up from under her brow at you. She says, she starts to talk. She looks like she's going to say something. And then one of the fathers comes round and says, Susie, Father John needs some help. And sends her back. And she kind of glances at you and goes back. And he holds out his hand to you.
Was it just this bloke is a complete weirdo kind of glance, or was it one of those kind of like meet me later, I've got things to tell you glances?
It was a look of not terror, but like a look of fear, like I'm going to get in trouble if I talk to you. It can't be mistaken for anything other than I'm being taken away. So, okay. This father is here. He puts his hand out to you.
I shall offer my hand back to Father, and give him a slightly too strong handshake. Okay. Also, I will do a weird dithering motion with my thumb.
Right. He says, "I'm Father Murray." You do a dithering motion. What
dithering motion? I'm describing it as a dither. I'm just seeing if he's a Mason or not.
Oh, right. It's a secret handshake thing. No, he doesn't. He looks at you weird for doing it.
Yeah, I give him a wonky handshake.
Yeah.
Because, of course, I can't actually tell you what the wonky handshake is.
No. Right. So that's the end of the round. So a segment ticks on. Everybody has to do a stability check, which is the spiral.
I'd forgotten about my whole
difficult spell. Yeah, geez, and there will be damage if you fail it. Okay.
I don't have to roll this. That's good. Or do we?
Wait.
That's right. Yep. Now, if you assisted, you don't have to make the check.
Humbug.
Well remembered. Okay.
My misery continues, but I hold it together. So I'm kind of at the end of the dynamite.
So we will continue with Flea and Andy. So he says, "I'm Father Murray." Who are you again? What?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Father Murray. My name is Tyrone Morris. I work for the Millennium Corporation. I'll flash the Millennium card at him. It's like we're assisting with the police in the case concerning the incidents that really happened at. Guess you never wrote the name of the school down. At the school that's been in the news recently. St. Augustine's.
Or St. Trinian's. Yeah, I'm Paul Donovan. Nice to meet you. As Tyrone said.
Okay.
We're just trying to collect and collate profiles on the girls involved in the incidents. We came here particularly to ask about Sadie Planchuk and Becky Morris to see if they help you here. I fear I talked to one of your assistants on the way, and I fear I may have upset her a little.
Yeah, well, that's right. It's better that you talk to me. He kind of glances back at them all, and sighs and says, yes, it's a difficult time for everybody. I understand that the school is closed at the moment and they're contacting families.
It is.
I
Yes.
was the reason why this soup kitchen's here now, opening now. I thought it was a good way of getting their mind off it.
I shall commend him on his forethought.
Thank you. What is it that we can help you with? I'll try and answer the questions as best I can.
We're just trying to find out if any of the girls involved had any friends who worked here, maybe became friends with the people who came here.
Okay.
I mean, we've talked to Cörk Børd, where are you, Cörk Børd? We've talked with Father O'Connor at length.
Right. Well, Father O'Connor is a big part of this soup kitchen. He helped. He was one of the instigators of this.
Yes, it was Father O'Connor who mentioned we should come here. I hope.
Yeah. Well, he didn't suggest coming here. He just said that Sadie worked here when she wasn't studying.
So it's like we're working on things that have happened at school, and so we're trying in order to try and work out who would do something like this. We're pushing slightly more into the girls' social and the more private side of their life to see if anyone from like outside the school would have any reason. Where Sadie and Becky, where was Sadie popular?
Yes, I would say so. Very popular. People loved her.
With both like yourself, the other members of the staff, and the people who come here from outside.
Yeah. So again, we're into the investigative role. It works better if you roll and then role play the result, but yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I'm doing it backwards.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's fine. So you're still doing like the you're kinda, I would say, it's borderline composure because you kinda.
I'm thinking. I'm not pressuring him. I'm not asking him questions that are going to prompt any kind of like response.
Yeah.
I'm being nice to him, so I'm going to roll my -2 composure.
Yeah, so I would say that again, it's difficulty 14 on this.
I have no chance. Why did they send me?
Do you want me to help?
If you could, unless you want to go and do something on your own.
No, like I said, I'm just trying to back you up however I can, mate.
-2 + 2, difficulty 14.
Yeah.
Yay!
Right. Roll your damage.
For now.
There is actually no armor on this.
Kabang!
So
2
roll
points.
your damage.
I stab it with my words, twisting them viciously.
2, okay. Right, so you were asking if she was popular and all that kind of stuff. Father Murray says yes, absolutely. She was the kindest person you could ever hope to meet. She went out of her way. She even took time to teach some of the clients basic maths, things like that, help them get skills so they can get jobs. She didn't have to do that.
I'm nodding while I'm taking notes.
Something that she wanted to do. She spent more time than she needed to here. She had a real passion for helping people. And that's.
Did she form any? I'm like, I'll tap the pen against the corner of my notepad. Any? I can't think of a better word to put it. Special relationship with anyone here?
He looks aghast. Like, absolutely not. Well, what kind of place do you think this is? No.
I didn't mean it in that way. Is there someone you spent more time with than the others that she was friendlier with than the others?
She helped.
And I apologise.
She helped Mr. Wells a lot. Tyrone Wells. He's one of our clients.
There can't be anything wrong with him with a name like Tyrone.
No.
But it might be someone to talk to.
It could be. So that's your kind of thing. You feel like that could be an avenue to look at. He says we'll be opening up in a minute. It might be here. Might be to use the facilities.
Can I ask him a quick question about Becky Morris, whether Becky came here?
No. He kind of smiles. He says, I'm affiliated with the school. I speak to Father O'Connor. Becky is a troubled girl. She would not be volunteering here. Even if she would have wanted to, I would have reservations about it.
If you don't mind me asking this question, I apologise if I put you on the spot in any way. What do you think's happened to Becky? Her and her boyfriend seem to disappear at the same time. Do you think something serious has happened to her, or do you think maybe she's run away?
Honestly, I think she's run away with her boyfriend. I think she was probably caught doing something she shouldn't, if you take my meaning. I think nature is a way of paying her back. And I think she's taken a decision to leave. Her parents couldn't care. So that'll cut, and then we go to the other guys. So you've got the information about the stuff.
Maybe what we can see, Tony, is if we can find some record of the father on the systems, we can see what else he bought at the same time, and maybe that will give some indication as to whether he was buying rope or tasers or eye gouging materials or whatever. What do you think? Or do you think she's dead end and we should go somewhere else?
Sorry, what that episode? Sorry.
He was asking what you think you should do next.
Oh, that's okay.
In fact, I'll put you at the police.
So we still have that last place to check. If we don't follow up the plaster angle, we could, because there's only 2 stops to check. We could basically just see if, I don't know. The problem is no way of knowing how fresh it is.
Well, they said it's pretty fresh. Fresh.
Yeah. So then we can just be like, if they're sold, have they been selling plaster to anyone recently?
If he used a card rather than cash, we may be able to find his records and see what else he bought at the same time.
Yeah, but I say we could find out where it was bought, but we have to probably go to the shop to ask. And then we could cross-reference with the police and get the extra info for us if we need it.
Sure, we can always ask. And if they refuse to give it, then we can always get the police involved.
Okay.
Let's just hope that you're in a bit of a dry spell for plaster season.
So we will go to one of those stores, one of the big box stores.
Yeah. No problem. Would it be Home Depot or something like that in America? Something like that.
I was hoping it was a bit smaller, because then you'd probably have more likely to recognize purchases. But
it could be Home Depot, but only if they're willing to sponsor us.
Yeah. You go there, you talk to the staff. So you're asked, what is it that you're wanting to try and discern from this? Again, probably just roughly what you're trying to get out of it. Make the roll, and then
I think it's to see if they've got any, if they remember anyone like buying plaster
right.
recently, and then if we
But
could,
also, like on their systems,
Like-
do they have anything from Martin O'Connor in the last few weeks?
the father,
Okay.
just
Okay.
just because we can corroborate stuff at least.
Oh, okay.
If it turns out he's generally been buying plaster, and you're like, well, okay.
And if they start messing us around, then I'll just kind of start basically making a nuisance of myself
All right.
in the in the store.
Okay.
I'm a Norwegian death star.
It's probably. Let's have a look. What is it likely to be then on your kind of tests? It's probably an agility check because you're trying to like distinguish who's been buying stuff from here. You know, it could be theoretically a perception. It's more like an agility, working through stuff.
Is your agility super good, Lloyd?
Yes, +2. Well, however good +2 is, I assume it's probably higher.
So again, this will probably be about difficulty 10 because it's a really common thing. You know, an easy thing to find out and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, it makes sense because you're kind of the more.
I mean, the
social
actual
person
difficulty
anyway, so
rarely has much bearing on
I'll
the
support
actual...
you on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so that's with an assist.
Yeah, with the. Are you assisting for damage or for check? Presumably
Never mind.
Check. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to spend insight for a reroll?
I mean, I never got the one, or do we get more?
If you roll a natural 20, you get some insight. If you have a night's rest, you gain insight.
Oh, we had a night's rest. Yeah, so we might as well. Otherwise, it's kind of dead ends this whole investigation. So I'll use that insight we got overnight.
Yeah. Okay. So you can re-roll that check.
I rolled a 20 on my stability trial. I guess that doesn't count, does it?
No.
There you go. Dead on. Plus bonus.
Okay. So roll your damage against that.
Please don't have plot armor.
Oh, well done.
Okay. They will say they look through their security. It'll take quite a bit to go through because they're saying, well, when? And you can't give them an easy answer. They ask around, all that kind of stuff. As it happens, one of the people that works there is Catholic and goes to church. It's kind of like a larger lady in her 50s and that, and she says, oh, I know him from the diocese. He works at the school, but he comes and, a bit like a circuit preacher as well, comes and does things in the community. Says, yeah, I saw him coming in here probably a week or so ago, getting some plaster.
Just plaster, or did he buy anything else at the same time?
Yeah, like the skimming tools, things like that. Buckets, things like that.
Oops.
Yeah. So
he was doing a household, maybe just doing some home DIY project.
It seemed quite a bit for a house, I've got to say.
And there was no obvious signs when I was only downstairs. Of course, you could have been doing his upstairs bathroom, but there were no signs of any work taking place.
Probably more like building an extension kind of plaster work by the sounds of it.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what you find out. The time ticks. You need a stability check, everybody.
I don't need one because I didn't do anything.
Yeah, if you assisted, you don't need to make the check. Well done. Is that your plan, Andy, to just like assist and never make a check? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Passively help.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually. I basically, I spent my insight to trigger the forensic guy, and I've just helped. So I guess I didn't need to.
Yeah, that's right.
Ice table. They
Wonderful.
regretted rolling over from their 20.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
The thing is, maybe he's doing his plaster work at the church rather than at home.
Yeah.
Alas, I need trial dice.
So, oh dear. Right.
That's okay, because then I get like 1d3 armor or something because my baggage is 4.
Yeah, I'll check on your armor in a second. It's D4 damage, but with your baggage level being 4, you get a D4 armor. So the damage it'll deliver is only 1. So you're guaranteed to not take any anyway.
Yay!
So yeah,
It's like,
you're
Oh, no, I feel better
completely
now.
uncaring. Well done.
Wev.
Well done.
No
So-
fucks given.
Yeah, yeah, you're already depressed. So, right, so that's the end of that segment. You get the impression from talking to the people at Home Depot then that they're not lying. They're quite open about it, quite helpful, going out of their way to be helpful. There might be a couple of them
There's a
asking.
little badge saying I'm here to be helpful. So
Exactly, yeah. They
My
this
name is Chuck.
woman in particular says he's really helpful in the community. He's a bit stern-faced. I know he's a bit harsh with the kids sometimes, but sometimes kids need it. And she says, but I don't think he's done anything wrong. He couldn't have. Yeah. But yeah, you get the impression that that's exactly what he brought. Some plaster and tools. So, are you continuing at the site or are you leaving the site?
Thankfully, should I? Because we're not getting nowhere here, are we? Really? Or unless someone's
I've made a page full of
Yeah.
notes.
You guys at the soup kitchen think there's definitely more to discover.
There's
You've got-
more here. I think
Yeah.
we could get on with. I think we should talk to this Tyrone Wells at least.
Yeah.
When he turns up.
They're about to open up, and he said that this Tyrone.
I'm going to ask if they can point us out to him, and I'm going to make sure I've got a few like dollar bills or something in my wallet so that I can maybe loosen his memory a little.
Right. Okay. All right. So we will do you guys then. So sure enough, they open up the soup kitchen. People with ragged holes in the clothes, all that kind of stuff. The typical hobos come in, drenched. None of them have got brollies or all like that. Which I understand is an English term, but none of them have got that kind of thing. They're just wet and smell like dog as they come in. A lot of the servers are kind of like the school children. They look depressed or a bit quieter than what you might expect, but they'll a lot like the hobos really. They just kind of like scoop the food into their bowls, and there's a bit like a canteen area with 4x tables where they all sit down that are peeling. The formicas cracked and peeling. But you notice that the main area where the cafeteria is actually, lovely and bright in and of itself. It's just the furniture that's not, and obviously the neighbourhood surrounding it.
These walls look freshly decorated.
They do.
Oh.
They're not patches of damp plaster, are there?
No.
Dang it. That'd make it just too easy. Curse it.
Yeah.
Oh, me damn.
What are you doing to further this investigation at this place?
I'm going to ask around until someone can point
Well,
out.
I was going
Right.
to do the same thing. We're split up and ask around.
Okay.
If we
So-
split up, that means you can't assist me. You have to make
Yeah,
your own rolls.
There's
Yeah, I know.
nothing wrong with asking around. I'm just pointing out there's things you can do other than talking to people. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that you're talking to people. I'm just pointing out you could do other stuff if you wanted to. Okay. It's also the end of the second clock. Are you wanting to work overtime or not?
I think maybe I might stay and work overtime to see what happens in the
It's
evening.
not an individual choice. It's a group
It's something
choice.
we've
Oh,
all
okay.
got to decide on.
It's a group choice. It's
I
whether
think
you
we
want
should
to.
have a poke around at the
if it's
church to see if there's any
soup
plaster
kitchen,
work
it's going
over
to be
there.
open like late at night as a drop-in anyway.
Yeah, it's an abstract concept anyway. It's how much time you've got left on the investigation.
Okay.
It's just while it's in overtime, your healing is halved. You might have, more pressure. Difficulties might go up. All that kind of stuff.
Sounds like fun to me.
So, would you like overtime or would you not like overtime? Are you happy to continue to the last clock?
I quite like overtime, I think.
I was going to say
Yeah.
it feels like we've made progress during this last session, during this last clock. But it feels like we haven't made enough progress.
Wonderful. So, right. Okay, so you're asking around people, presumably to find this Tyrone Wells, asking him what he knew about that stuff. So how are you asking? Are you doing it forcefully? Are you reassuring people, taking a gentle approach? Are you lying to people? How are you kind of doing it?
I think I'm going to lie to people.
Okay.
About stuff. Me personally, I think I'll just make some random stuff. Oh, do you know she's just been seen? Did you know that? Or
Okay.
I'm just trying to. I don't know. I know how I want to do it, but how I am going to implement it, which is going to be a bit of a piggy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask people to point him out to him because I want a word with him. But I'm going to make sure that people know that I want a word with him, but it's nothing serious. I just want to ask him a couple of questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to think, what else could we look into while we're here? Kind of want to ask some of the girls about Father What's His Chops. I want to ask some of the girls about Father O'Connor. But it's like, in order to do that, would I need to get them away from the members of staff here?
It looks
and
like...
how creepy is that going to look?
Well, like I said, it's a bit abstract, so just tell me the kind of outcome or the area you're focusing on, and how you're approaching it, and then we role play the result of the dice.
Right. Okay. Right. I want to find Tyrone Wells.
Yes. Okay.
Because if he and if he and Susie, damn it, yeah,
Sadie,
that's it.
Right.
If he and Sadie were friends, then maybe she told him things. Maybe he noticed things.
Okay. Yep. So you're finding out.
Because I think if he did, he'd be more willing to tell me than the girls are. Because I'm not saying the girls are in fear of, but they are they're going to be much closer lipped while like the staff are around.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So make a check. It's going to be difficulty 12.
Oh my
this.
God. I'm going to try and use perception because it's my highest one.
In fact, it's difficulty 14.
Oh, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Regular roll, +1.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Ooh, 13.
Fail by 1.
Blew it. Oh, well.
Fail by 1. Okay, so you ask around. Tyrone's not here. Okay. Andy, what are you doing? What are you focusing on? What are you trying to figure out?
I'm looking around the area to see if there's anything which is like out of, and it's going to sound silly because everything around this situation does look out of place, but anything which is, being a journalist,
yeah,
I would have known to spot things which are not, things what are a bit out of place and doesn't look right. So I'm going to just see if I can find anything like that within the area, if that's okay.
Of course it is, yeah.
So I'm just like, while Tyrone's doing his thing, I'm just going to be looking for things, and then if I do spot something, I'll let Tyrone know.
Okay. Again, probably 14 on this one.
Yeah.
Oh
God, composure in it, yeah, I think, or perception in that.
Probably perception on this one, yeah.
Oh God, that's not good. I'm not going to do this. 14.
So don't forget, you can spend an insight to lower the difficulty by 4.
Oh yes, I'll do that.
If you do it before you roll.
Yeah, I'll do an insight if that's
it's
possible.
Now difficulty 10, then, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you. I'll just put that in there.
Okay.
Come on. Yay!
Excellent. Roll your damage on that then. Awesome.
That's fortunate.
Okay. As you're looking around, like I said, the main thing about this place, the biggest, starkest difference is that the room is kind of like a light lemon yellow, which is a vast contrast to the dark, mouldy other places of this area.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking around trying to find something. As you look out, you happen to go past the blinds of the main window as they've opened them up, and you notice something quite unusual. You can see on the corner there is this.
Hold on. My character sheet's in the way. Move.
An entire road with a van on it.
Yeah.
That's right.
A mysterious. It's not blue. It's a very dirty white.
It's for transit, so there dodgy people in them.
Yeah. That's right.
I will motion Tyrone over and say, "I'll chat. Look what I've seen."
Okay.
It's an entire empty road with a van on it.
Well, but we didn't notice it before, did we?
Also, don't know if this is personal or not, van does not have a number plate.
And the lights are left on. So someone's going to be...
Well, somebody's in the van.
I'm going to knock on the window.
You're inside the cafe. So
he's knocking on the cafe window.
Yeah. So you're right. So as you notice that, we're going to skip away. Right, guys. So you were at the hardware store. What is it that you're intending to do now to improve this investigation? You will get a call, and it is the forensics guy, Archie.
Lowenstein.
Yeah, Lowenstein. Says, I've just got through with the Bloods. Are you somewhere quiet? You're not with anybody, are you?
No, only Tony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've had to inform Detective Peterson as well, because the Blood is Sadie Palanchuk's.
Fucking damn it. I'm going to go to, basically, we're driving the car, answering it one-handed, and just be screeching to go back to the school.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So
All right.
obviously travel's free.
So travel is
Basically,
free. Yeah, travel is free.
Like phone in one hand, steering wheel in the
Yeah.
other, and then does a handbrake turn.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
kicking my way into the priest's office.
Yep.
That was him kicking his way in.
It was.
Yes, sure enough, the priest is there in his office.
You know what, Peter, the Bible I like, Father Connor? I like this bit in Two Kings where the bear, where the kids called the man bold, and then he basically screams at them until the bears come out and tear the children to ribbons. You know what my theory is? My theory is that he screamed so loudly at the children, he woke the bears from the hibernation. How loudly can you scream, priest? I can't jump over the desk and like grab him by his
Oh wow!
Well, that is
Something
I
about
love it.
bear.
Yeah, he's like wrestling with you. What is this? Get off me! Get off me! Yeah. Surely enough, you can hear in the distance police sirens. Woo! And she's like, "Get off! Get off!" Yeah.
Sarcastic police sirens.
Yeah. Is there any?
Ooh.
It is. Yeah. Is there anything in this moment that you want to do, or are you going to transport to an interrogation room and interrogate him at the station? That is a pretty cool scene.
To the interrogation room.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool scene.
If he asked, I was trying to stop him running.
I think I would probably actually give you an insight for that. That were a pretty cool,
Accidentally ran into his fist.
Nordic noir kind of scene. That. So, yep, you get to the interrogation room, and indeed, you've got him sat there at a table with you stood over him. He's looking calm and tight-lipped at the moment. And he's very big on this. I don't understand why. If I did that, no, that makes it bigger. If I did that, there you go. There you go. So yes, he is in the interrogation room, sat down. So it's up to you. You can both be sat in that room, talking to him. It's effectively you're going to be trying to get stuff out of him. So again, make the roll based on how you're approaching it, and then we'll role play the scene.
Okay, I will be doing I'll be doing a strength roll.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's.
It's kind of hard to back down from.
Sounds good. Yeah, there is armor on this one.
Of course there is.
Yeah, I might try and my angle will be trying basically to try and restore calm, sort of control the situation so it doesn't go too far, because we need this guy to face justice and not just get beaten up.
Yeah.
Or
yeah. Well, that's right. If he doesn't.
Because otherwise, if you off him, then basically he just dies innocent, and you'll look like the bad guy.
Yeah.
So are we doing not opposed roles? We're doing separate roles for this one, then, Lloyd. Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you want to.
But it sounds like we're not working.
Yeah, it sounds like you're not. It sounds like you're not. You're definitely being bad cop. And
we've got different strategies. Yeah, they don't really complement each other.
Yeah, that's right. So
cop.
I would say it's difficulty 12 on this one.
And I'm going to spend an insight to lower that down to
nice
8.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going here and say, do an ability check. do it properly. I'm doing it from strength. I'm doing it ability rating +2. No modifiers. Difficulty rating 8. Yeah, there we go.
Awesome. Yep, roll your damage.
And the damage.
He's already damaged, just so you know.
Oops.
So this could break him. Or not.
Oh, not with a 1, I won't.
Does
dang it.
anybody want to spend an insight to reroll?
Yeah. Oh, you can do it and reroll damage. Yeah, absolutely. I'll do that.
Nice. Yeah.
No insight, but come on. I mean, it can't be worse, can it? There we go.
Okay. All right. So you've definitely done significant damage. So, right. So yeah, what kind role play the thing out? I suppose we'll do Lloyd's check as well, and then we can role play as a group, taking into account his results as well. So again, if you're doing the kind of reassuring or calming him down, that's probably the composure, isn't it?
Yeah, and then what difficulty?
12 on this.
Hey.
Awesome. Yeah, and you roll your damage. As armor, I have rolled the armor.
Do you want to do the optional rule?
What's that?
We said earlier that you could basically spend to upgrade your dice insight.
I don't have any.
I mean permanently. I meant permanently.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, wasn't that a thing that we had to do overnight while we were resting?
Okay, fine.
Or did I
got a point overnight for resting, and I needed to use it so we didn't get stopped at the previous scene.
Yeah, I forgot to do the scene things, actually. You've been running about different scenes, but not to worry. Okay, so he seems like he's broken. So let's play that out then. What do you want to know? How? So you're being the forceful kind of thing. You're being the reassuring one.
You know, I've never liked priests. I've never liked men who dress in black and tell people what to do. Maybe that's the Swedish in me. But you know, you were on the back foot when we first met, but you had an opportunity to. To get ahead of that and to win me over. But what do I find? We find a Bible with Sadie's blood in it. We find plaster on boots, which matches the plaster found near her body. And you are in some serious shit, Father Collins. I think you can pray to whatever God you have to deliver you, but I think he's probably going to turn his back on you because of the evil that you've done to his children.
What are you talking about? The Bible? Where did you get that from?
From your house.
You broke into my house.
Pluck it out. We'll deal with custody issues later on.
He kind of panics. He looks very panicked.
Yes, I've been in your house. Yes, we have seen what's in your house.
We've seen your collection of... No, never mind.
Your back door...
What?
Your back door was unlocked,
you were
so there was no need to break it.
Yeah. And how does Tony feel about this kind of revelation that, you know, that you got this evidence through unlawful entry? It's not admissible in court. It's not enough to convict. You know that. Even if it was Sadie's blood, which it is.
It could be turned around the way because he's just admitted that he's guilty of a criminal offence. So if whatever he's got doesn't stick, it's totally going to turn on him.
I'm not there, so I can't say anything.
Oh, me, I am.
I mean, in the situation we're in,
Say that again.
Nothing's happened before law enforcement, so it's basically just he said, she said. In the situation is like, you're like, oh, he broke into my house and stole this book, and you're like, you already have his word for that, and like the book very clearly has this victim's blood on it somehow.
We're not warranted officers.
So either he's directly involved or he's covering it up for someone else, in which case he's still guilty.
And I didn't move the book. The book's still there, waiting for the police when they go and investigate him. I just saw it. No, that's a lie. Yeah. That's a lie. No, that's a lie. Of course, I took it back because we got the blood on it. So ignore that bit.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, maybe let him think that it's still at his house, so he doesn't like rush off to like complain. He's like, "Oh, it's still there. It's fine. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. It's safe." And they're like, "Wait a second. How do they know the blood was hers?"
Okay, so he says, "Look,
trying to trip him up, trying to make him angry, trying to make him basically turn around and confess."
And you do this dance for a little bit. He's very in denial at first. Eventually, you do trip him up, and he kind of comes clean. He says, "Look, yes, it is Sadie's blood. Yes, it is. I took it on when I found her. That was strung. It was laid in front of her at that page, and I didn't want." I didn't want the church being blamed or the church being brought into disrepute for such a thing. This was a special girl, a nice girl. I was horrified at what I saw, and I didn't want ill light, God forgive me, being cast on the church for this when it's clearly somebody ungodly who's done it. You've got to believe me, I didn't kill her. Why would I kill her and put her in my own church? I can't trust it, but I think Todd Phillips did it. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I know he's linked to the other two. It makes no sense to me, but he's linked to the other two. You want to be talking to Todd Phillips about this?
I think he's right.
He definitely.
Yeah, but the guy's on the run.
He's bleeding.
Let's Seattle's finest process you.
Okay, so that's the end of the round. So time ticks on. Everybody has to make a stability check. And in addition to that, make a baggage check for Lloyd and trousers. Okay.
-2.
Oh,
Yoink.
Okay.
Yay, cloud dice.
So, yeah, it got
Cloud
some
dice is a
insomnia.
D4.
Oh, right, okay. So for you...
Oh, shit, sorry, I didn't roll the proper thing. What did I?
For the soup kitchen, the trial is D4.
Insomnia.
I got 4, which is great, but I get my D4 armor, so I'm hoping I roll well.
I got 4 as well.
3, yes, I didn't take 1 point stability damage.
Take them in stability, yeah.
Yoink.
How many do I take? Sorry.
What's your... Right, so I rolled damage for you, it's 4.
Yeah.
What level of baggage have you got?
2.
Okay, so roll a D4.
I just did.
All right, what's that one?
4. I got 4.
So you take 2 points of stability damage because your armor is D2.
Right. Okay. So.
Okay. 2 points of stability. Tell me when it gets to 0.
Yeah, I'm at 5 at the minute.
So he is. Father O'Connor is definitely broken. You can know beyond a shadow of a doubt he's telling the truth. He did not kill this girl. But he did take the book. It was splayed in front of her, and he says it's like they were trying to give a message, possibly to me. I don't know, I've been thinking about it. I've barely slept. I think it's a message they were trying to show me with the way that she was positioned.
Why would they want to reach you?
I don't know, but the way I know about Talisha Durant. I know how she was found. The principal told me, and she was positioned in a crucified way.
Well, who do you think will be trying to send this message to you?
Don't
No one
know.
in your past?
We're a Catholic school. We're all practitioners of the faith. I don't know.
Nothing in your past you think could have brought this?
No. And Sadie, absolutely not. She was a studious, grade A girl. There's no way that she deserved it. So, in the meantime, at the soup kitchen.
So, on the baggage roll, what's the baggage roll?
So the baggage roll is you put in it's when you change scene. You put in your baggage level, and it's a D6 roll. And if I think it's above your baggage, or equal or above, then you gain a baggage level and another trigger.
Very cool.
Or symptom. Okay. There you go. So you don't get any worse. So, guys, at the soup kitchen.
Yes.
What do you do? Tyrone Wells is not there. You feel like there's probably a little bit more to discover there. At that scene, there's something missing. There's a gut feeling that you're not seeing something.
If I say carefully, I'm going to go up to the van and knock on the window.
Right. Okay. So as you get up to the van, it starts driving away. As you come out of the door, you start walking towards it, starts driving away. Okay?
Is there number plates on that or not? Or is there
There is, but it's going to be an agility check to try and remember them, to try and see them as they're driving away and try and see them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're good with agility.
Yeah, it's difficulty 12. Difficulty 12.
Yeah.
And
that. Ooh, come on. Oh my god. Can I re-roll that or not? And I'm not allowed.
With an inspiration, if you've got one.
Insight, yeah.
Insight?
Yeah, I'll do an insight. Oh shit. There you go. Done it. Do the same thing again.
All right.
Sorry about that.
You've got another lead, by the way, on your Cörk Børd.
But do you know, it's taken me up until we actually started the second session to realise why this game is called Cörk Børd.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll give up. I'm not doing it no more.
You can't, again, by the time you kind of try and see it, you're running, your vision is bouncing, the rain is pelting, you can't quite make out the full license plate. You might get part of it, but not all of it.
That's okay. If we can get part of it, we can run it through. We can get one of the guys who's close to the police to run it through a vehicle.
So,
and then it's their problem.
That's a light bluey grey colour for transit.
All of the windows in the back got like silver foil or brown paper over them.
No, they got plywood.
Oh, it's even more dodgy.
Yeah.
All
right. So that's your check, Andy. What is Tyrone doing in the soup?
Lots of questions that aren't relevant to this scene. Right, I've watched it go running out after it. I'm basically still in the soup kitchen. I'm intrigued by the fact that this place is, considering its surroundings, is just too fresh.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like grab a random. I don't care if it's like it's a priest, a nun, one of the schoolgirls. I'm just gonna grab hold of the nearest person, and like point out bits where it's been up and say like this place has been renovated recently, hasn't it? Who's in charge of that?
Oh yeah, Father O'Connor did the redecorating. We got some of the homeless people. They helped us out. We're slowly but surely doing it up. We have to take donations, but Sadie, helped us with that. We charge a vastly reduced rate for the people to get like food and that per week, and we managed to save up.
Interesting. Yeah, whoever was involved in it did a really, really good job.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Damn it, where am I going with this?
I don't know.
Damn, I was hoping you could tell me.
Right. So, I said, in terms of this scene, some of the girls look like they wanted to talk, but they're being watched by these people. There's a reason why it's a bit harder to get information out here. People seem tight-lipped. The Tyrone guy is not here, so you could either search the streets around the area for this Tyrone. You can try and effectively get one of the girls to talk to you. You can look at
Tyrone,
or you can leave this scene and go elsewhere. You don't have to stay at this scene.
Right. I think getting the girls to open up around here will be hard. I think it'd be easier to get the girls to open up at school, but school is closed.
Yeah, they're in the dormitories. They're kind of sealed in until they're contacting the parents to come and pick them up.
Do you really want to let us lot into a girls' dormitory?
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Tyrone's not here. I'm going to go and see if anyone. I mean, there's bound to be. I'm going to see if anyone who's like. At the moment, I'm just going to ask around here and ask if anybody knows where Tyrone is. So I need to talk to him.
Okay.
He's not in trouble. You know how they always say, like, he's not. I tell him he's not in trouble. I just need to talk to him. There might be something in it for him.
All right. I would say it's either agility, or
If you say compassion, I'm going for agility.
it could be composure, but it could be agility as well.
I'll go, right, being the fact I'm a 0 in agility and -2 in composure, I'm going for agility.
Okay.
Oh my god, so they didn't even
No. You passed on that.
Wow.
You rolled a 17, didn't you?
You didn't put DR in.
I didn't put a DR in.
Yeah. So, roll your damage on the scene.
Ooh.
Does everyone else have fiber 4? D4 fiber?
I'm not sure they do.
What I think, I think a couple of someone. I think someone's got D8. It's just
I've got DC.
Yeah. Everyone else just rolls poorly.
My fiber is really, really, really bad. Well, I suppose it could be worse. It could be a D2.
Right.
Oh, I've been rolling D4 on fiber. Oops. Never mind.
Okay.
I think mine might as well be D2 given my rolls.
Yeah.
I got 4 last week.
Okay.
Right.
So you're asking about where he is. They tell you that he tends to hang about on a warehouse on 45th and Main, and they kind of tell you where to get to him. Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna go and let Tony and his character.
That's Paul Donovan.
Oh, he's Paul. All right. I'll tell Paul about what I found out about.
Okay.
Tony Wells.
All right. Right. So you get together. You're talking. Have we done a tick on this side? Have we all acted this round? Have you guys? with
No, I don't.
Simon,
I don't think
you them two.
Tony
haven't-
and Niels haven't.
Right. Okay, yeah. So Tony and Nils, back at the station. Like I said, you're pretty sure he's come clean.
Yeah, so he's off our
Right.
list now. Did you say you got the number of the van, or was it too quick?
Partial number, which is
We can run a partial on a blue van if you have to be sprayed it.
Yeah, I mean, the everything else about the van will help narrow it
Yeah.
down a lot.
How common can a Ford Transit be on the streets of Seattle?
And a blue one with that half a number plate. Yeah.
well, Ford's an American company, so
That's where
possibly.
it turns out their Tyrone is our Tyrone. Just a bit
Nobody
corny.
likes them, but they're an American company.
I thought they called them something different. Anyway, okay, fine. So we're presuming that we're kind of like in
They
regular.
do, but it's not repeatable on a polite channel.
Yeah.
So we're presuming that we're in regular phone contact with each other when we've got.
Yeah. You got mobiles, the kind that
So,
you see on the Matrix. Yeah.
Yeah. So as we're at the station, then let's run some partials on that number plate.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So that's probably a perception.
My perception's pretty poor. What's yours, Lloyd? Do you wanna?
1 now.
Oh, we're both pretty poor.
It was better until I got the nightmares. Oh no, my perception is my perception was I was thinking with the wrong stat. My perception is terrible, and now it's even worse.
Yeah, mine's
-2.
minus one.
If you're asking.
Okay, so my -1 is better than your.
I mean, we
-2.
still have we still have a fair chance of success if we assist.
It depends on the difficulty, but yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, so I'll
Okay,
assist
fine.
you because
You assist me working through these. It's a perception.
just crunch the numbers.
Yeah. So, fortunately, -1. Actually, it's the same thing. It's kind of 0, -1 modifier. What's difficulty rating?
I would say it's 12.
12, standard
Oh,
12. Okay.
Standard 12.
Yeah!
Roll your damage against it. There is no armor.
Gonna get you, little trucky.
Oh, boom.
I'll take that.
Okay. Right, yeah. So with the partial
Nice.
number plate, it cuts down considerable amount of hours work. If you didn't get the full number plate, you know it would have taken hours to figure this out. But you come up with matches, okay? There's out of 49 possible suspects in the area, you narrow it down to 10. Okay? They've been purchased and belong to a construction firm of handymen who, funnily enough, looking into it, one of the contracts is leading to the school. It's with maintaining the dormitories. And you have unlocked.
I wonder if this is the same people who helped with the soup kitchen.
You've locked.
I wonder if Todd Phillips is on the new crew.
Ditch the homeless guy route. It's the builder.
So you unlocked a piece of evidence there. You're one step closer. Okay. So yes, they deal with the dormitories, maintaining them, and stuff like that with this construction company. And there's 10 possible vans.
We could phone them up.
Okay. Well, that is the end of the turn. So do your spiral checks first.
It's like the one check I could reliably do is stability.
Yeah.
God, default trial dice
Oh.
comes up a 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna try dice.
On the trial dice. The trial dice is a D2 on this one. So please damage is 1.
Phew.
So you're gonna, hold that anyway, aren't you? So you're
Yes.
So
Yeah, my arm will totally take that, and then I need to make 2 baggage rolls on a D6. Yeah.
Just 1 baggage roll.
Oh, that's all right. 5. It was above my baggage roll.
So even if your arm
one
offsets it,
baggage.
still need to make a baggage roll, yeah?
Yeah, if you go over your baggage, you gain a baggage level. That's right.
Oh no! I'm trying to distract myself from kind of like the near misses and dead ends that I've suffered. So it's like I go and sit in the car and I flick on the radio. Gregorian monks.
So baggage.
All the chanting.
Yeah, so it's gone up by where's your thing, Flea?
It's here. I put my baggage up. My baggage was at 4. I put it up by 1 to 5.
Yeah.
My stability is at 5.
And you need to roll a D4. A 1.
Ooh.
Okay. Insomnia sets in. Dreams become vivid and horrific. Perception is as a -1 on that.
Oh, glory. No, my last positive score's been knocked
Is everyone
out.
gone on this turn? Do I need to do mine now? Just
Yeah.
making sure everyone's right. Okay, so that's a D8, isn't it? I think.
No, you're doing the spiral bit first. Have you done that?
No, I haven't. Oops, baggage. Oh God,
So you're
where's
doing
my
the spiral
couch?
bit.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Drop on the couch. Oops.
All right. Okay.
Where is my? There it is. Sorry. Yeah.
All right.
Baggage. Oh. Baggage, yeah. That's laughable. Well, that was a good roll, wasn't it? Almost. I think that was a good roll,
It
wasn't it?
was. Yeah, and then you roll the baggage thing, the briefcase button, and tell it how much baggage you've got.
Oh, sod it. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh well. Yeah, I'll tick that. Done. It's done.
It's done, is it?
Yes. I think.
Yeah, you slip further into darkness. Look. Yeah, you've got now. You're visibly shaking. You got visible tremors. So your agility gets a -1.
Oh. That's good.
In actual fact, it's the difficulty that goes up by 1, but we'll leave it as it is now.
Why can't I change it?
What do you mean?
I can't change agility.
You
Oh, it's
put
the
the modifier
fingerprint.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
you put the modifier in the little blue box.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
So
Mine was +1, mine's not 0.
I've ticked on the cork board the scenes that are secured. So you know there's nothing else you're going to gain from them. Okay?
We're going in circles.
All right. What do you want to do? So you've got, like I said, you've narrowed it down. There's 10 possible vans.
Oh dear. Can we have a look at the cork board, please?
I think
Right,
Yeah,
Lloyd,
anybody
Tony
with
wanted
it's totally open.
Where is that under jet? No.
You might have to click the little
No,
arrow
no.
next to the map name on the top left.
Yeah, on the top left, there's a little arrow next to scene. You click that, you should be able to go to Cörk Børd.
Oh yeah, I got it. Sorry, thank you.
All right.
Right.
So do we need to, Lloyd, do you want to visit the guy's offices?
There's something else
place?
at the soup kitchen.
Yeah. See if we can run down that van. Who's working
See a
with
list of
create
who's got the
storm.
vans out.
Yeah, and basically there's the specific jobs.
I was going to say
There'll
they've
be
got to
a
what's it, they've got to have a note somewhere of who is using which van today.
Did
I
Tyrone
hope so.
was Tyrone with me when I saw that van or not? I can't remember because he'd be able to most probably help.
With you, no, I stayed inside the soup kitchen.
You were roughly at the location, so you've talked to each other to get the number plate.
It's no problem. Thank
So,
you.
all right. So, right. So Nils and Tony are gonna see the construction company. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. No problem. You travel there. There's a secretary on the thing. What are you trying to find out from him? Who specifically owns what van? There's 10 vans.
Well, I guess, I mean, you're saying own vans, so basically, is it like the company owns the vans and they just put the crew on them individually?
Yeah,
or
it's
just-
like a fleet. It's like a fleet.
Yeah.
of
So
vans.
basically, where has that fleet? Which of those vans have been dispatched to
Okay.
soup
Yeah, work
kitchens
as a
and
Dormitories.
school?
Okay.
And what crews are working on them?
Yep. So again, give me an approach that you're doing for that. Then make your roll. There will be armor on this, just so you know.
I got a very low left push on this.
Okay.
Reserve control and dignity. How can I make a put? I can make a punt for composure because that's my best stat. Although it's the same as strength, but I don't want to kind of go in and just get kicked out.
True.
I think kind of sit there and just like wait for it to go through the system and just kind of
Yeah.
be an ever-present.
Yeah.
We're not leaving until we get the answers that we're after. And we
Well,
can
that
make a
completely fine.
Let's go with that. Are you helping Lloyd, or are you doing your own thing?
I'll help. Just to help lock down information.
Yes, I've got my little ticking clock as well, because I just like to make a noise.
Just set up like a little metronome on the counter and just tick, 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 tick.
Okay, so that is composure rating 3 minus any modifiers +2. Well, that's +1 because I'm -1 anyway. Thing. Difficulty rating 12.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Nice. Roll your damage.
let's.
What?
Nice. And with that, the story.
Administrative staff crumble before me.
Yeah. They say, look, I'll have to have a look. I'll have to ask my manager, all that kind of stuff.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you go through the rigmarole of it all. Takes best part of the afternoon. It's getting towards tea time, late afternoon now. So the sky's getting darker. By the time she comes back, she'll take you into a meeting room. And she says, right, okay. So obviously I'm not on the site. I don't know what goes on, but I've asked my manager. We've gone through the records. he said that he's sent down one of our best workers. He's called Dominic Doyle. He's done a lot of work in that area.
Irish name.
Yeah, he's actually Catholic, so they've gave him the jobs.
Working theory, Tony. Dominic Doyle has been abused by the Catholic Church in the past, and he's seeking to get revenge on the Catholic Church in general.
She'll give you a photo of him. And his photo is on the Cörk Børd.
It turns out to be Thomas Phillips who just shaved him.
Yeah. Says he goes and maintains the dorm sites. We've got a contract, a standing contract.
Have you got his CV?
No.
Or resume, as they call them in this America.
His resume. Possibly. I've not got it on me. It'll take time to get that.
I just want to see whether he went to a Catholic. Well, he was going to a Catholic school growing up.
Well, that's what he told us. That's, people. She kind of looks a bit awkward. She says to kind of make fun of him on the site. Know that much, but
is she on a job at the moment?
I don't know. He's not subcontracted out, but he kind of exclusively deals with that area. And as you can imagine, dormitories and stuff, there's always things going wrong. So he's almost like the de facto handyman of that school. He does other things as well. He spends a significant amount of time in the school. So he'll liaise with like the principal, and they'll get the reports in of what's wrong, and then he will go and fix it.
Okay.
And then he gives us like a weekly report at the end of the week on what he's been doing.
Okay. Tony, I think we need to go back to the school.
Yeah, let's go find this man and see what he knows.
Okay.
Thank you very much, madam.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Alrighty. So, meanwhile, Tyrone and Paul, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to try and go to, find out about this van and see if I can remember what I saw, and if anything comes back in a flash, I'd most probably know what it was within reason.
Yeah. So to help you out on the Cörk Børd, you'll see he's got the site is secured. You've got the information on the van.
Yes.
It belongs to a hardware company. It's probably Dom Doyle's van. Works in the area.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
So there's not much more you're gonna learn out of
Get
that.
to the school. Get to the school. You can see the vans in the car park.
I've just had a mental premonition that we should go to the school. Don't forget. Forget. This is Millennium. We've got the latest technology available. Pagers.
It beeps you.
We do, yeah.
Find a payphone immediately.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh.
Yes.
Quick, get to the payphone.
What would you like to do?
After you, Andy.
See, I just think that Todd Phillips and Dom Doyle might work together.
We don't know about Dom Doyle, though.
No. Everything we found out when we're moving between scenes, we were like,
I'll say that you can know. Yeah.
My God, this page bill is going to be massive at the end of the month.
You've seen like Law and Order and things, when they're screeching around and like sharing information as they're driving. And things.
Yeah, we've most probably got a pager or a little mobile phone, which is like a brick.
Yeah. They're like the things that you press a button and the bottom flips down. You can type the things. They're then kind of phones, or a clamshell phone.
Yeah,
Um,
like Motorola, old Motorola. Yeah, got you.
yeah, all that kind of. They're the phones that you got.
I'm going to ask Tyrone what's his plan.
I want to ask you what your plan is.
Oh
Well,
no,
I've-
it's like the
it's just
vultures
like-
in Jungle Book.
I'm
No, because
just saying-
whatever I'll say, it'll be, yeah, I'll do that.
I just don't think there's a lot more we can learn at the soup kitchen, to be honest. Because
According to the Cörk Børd, there is, because there's no particular expert.
Well, like I said, at least the one thing that you know is that the girls seem to want to talk, but they can't. There's the Tyrone Wells, who
right.
if you find him,
I want to try and catch one of the girls alone. Maybe by the side. There's got to be bins or dumpsters by the side of the soup kitchen.
okay. So that's probably an agility check to try and kind of like.
But I was going to ask Andy to do it because I think me
Yeah.
accosting young girls would be far too creepy.
Well,
I think someone sent me a page. Beep beep beep.
Agility
yeah.
check.
Yeah.
My agility is 0. What's the difficulty for after Andy's finished?
I've got no agilities too, mate. So I can do the same thing.
This
can't
one
I?
is difficulty 14. This, yeah.
They're all difficulty 14. You can do this one if you want, Andy.
It's the side.
Yeah,
it's the
I'll do
side
this.
that's
I'll
the
do this if you
difficulty
don't
on
mind.
Right, it's all yours. We're trying to find out what the girls know.
Well, I'm going to use my last insight, Sodder.
I keep forgetting I've got insight. I've got 5 of the
Okay,
damn things.
so it's difficulty 10 now.
Oh, sorry, one set 2 and 10. Let me get rid of that. There we go. 18. That was a good roll.
Mm,
No, I've got none now. None. That's done. Yeah.
that's an excellent roll. Yeah, roll your damage.
Is that fibre I got roll?
It is your fibre, yes.
So I was doing the wrong thing before. That should have been D6 because I rolled the wrong thing. I was rolling D4.
Awesome. Okay, so you kind of like hanging about in the area as you've run after the van and it's kind of run off.
Yeah.
You're outside getting wet, getting rained on. I'll put the van scene on there, you can see it. You're kind of here, and you'll see the girl that opened the door before. She is taking something out to the bins, okay, in the alleyway, and you can kind of talk to her before she goes in.
Excuse me, young lady. Do you mind having a few moments, please?
Again, she looks a bit forlorn, a bit like glancy down, a bit shy, and she nods and says, "Yeah."
Regarding, I think my colleague talked to you earlier, Tyrone. Do you know him? I think you may have talked to him earlier. I was with him. Did you talk to him earlier?
I did. Yeah.
Do you have any information on what he was talking about, please? I do work, we're all part of the Millennium. Here's my card, just to show I'm, it's legit. If you could help us in any way to try and figure out what's going on here, please.
Yeah. Like I said, Sadie was a kind person. She helped people out. I heard Father Murray say, she helped some of the guys study and things like that. He said, what kind of stuff do you want to know?
No, I mean, you just said, I'm being perceptive. You seemed a bit cagey, when there's other people around. I know it's raining, and if you want to get inside, we can go inside, but I don't really want to,
She quickly says, no, and she will glance back at the door.
Okay.
Are you all right? Yeah. She said Sadie was having an hard time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She was a bookworm, like I said. I didn't know her that close. I just know she was really stressed. She like took everything to heart, you know. She got really et up about like the exams that were due to sit and things like that.
Yeah.
She said, I don't want to say it because it's not who said he is. It's not. I saw her the other day and she took something from Tyrone. I think it was drugs.
Was it in a silver packet or in a?
No, it was one of the little baggies. It's like
Okay.
white powder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I know you've got lots to get on with, and I caught you out of the blue. I do apologise. If you've got anything else, I'll give you my details. This is, you know, if you've got anything else, please text me or something on this number.
Of course.
And please don't hesitate. That will go no further than myself and my colleague Tyrone, which you've obviously spoke to before. Thank you so much. I'm sorry you can get in the rain, get in from the rain. I appreciate your time. As I say, if there's anything else, please don't hesitate to contact us. That's strictly confidential. Thank you.
Okay. She'll go in. So, you have unlocked the fourth piece of evidence. Now, in a normal game, that kind of triggers the end game. Choose what may, we're going to end at 10:30. But if you want to continue to gather evidence, you can do. But you've effectively found evidence of what they call sinful behavior. You know, there's at least 2 out of 3 of them that have done something a bit naughty.
But then I'm not sure why, if she was taking drugs, you would have punished her with her eyes being removed. Eyes just generally, if your eyes offended you by seeing something.
Maybe that wasn't. Maybe someone else was offended by it, not the person who took it, and they took it upon themselves to act on that.
It's just theologically, inconsistent, is all I'm saying. Maybe if he's going to punish her for taking drugs, he should pumped her veins full of tar or something. Anyway.
So Tyrone, is there anything you want to do? So you could go to the end game, which is basically who you think it is did it. You can confront them, and you could tell me how you're concluding it, how you get the criminal.
I think
that might be a showdown. That might be, something else. It might result in like a car chase or a standoff or something like that. It might be a bit of a Poirot bit.
I think we go to the church where there's still some work taking place, and he's on the scaffolding, and in fact maybe he's even prepared another girl that he's about to take action against.
I thought the ending scene would have been like us casing the dorms.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If you want to continue for about 10 minutes to see if you can find any other evidence on the bits that you haven't completed, you can do.
Sure, speed round. Yeah, so basically want to find out if any of the other girls have been seen talking to Dom Doyle, basically.
Okay. So you go into the dormitories.
Or if any of the other girls have seen him hanging around.
That's the thing, is he's likely to be there as well, or in the vicinity by the sound of things.
Do you know this man? Don't worry, you're not in trouble. Well, no, actually, you're in big trouble. So tell us the truth, and it'll go a lot easier for you.
Okay. So I'll not put armor on. Normally there would be armor on it, but because of the time, I'll not put armor on it. You come to this outdated old block of dormitories for the high school. It's overcrowded and oppressive. The girls are in there at the moment, trapped, effectively confined, unless they're out at the soup kitchen. Some of the nuns or whatever will be around, but they're confined in their quarters. Effectively, if this were military, you can check any of the students' rooms. You've got permission. You can take Detective Peterson with you if you want to, and she will help you gain access to the dorms.
Yeah.
So how are you going to approach it?
When you're close this area off, we could secure the girls, lock down the building. I think we get down there, we see that Doyle's van is in the car park. Presumably. I don't know.
It's not actually. No.
Oh, what?
A girl has gone missing. A few minutes before we arrived, his van was seen leaving the premises.
You track him down. We need a
we need
OJ Simpson eye in the sky.
Right, for no reason whatsoever, but because it's very Nordic noir, we believe he's heading to the docks.
Yeah. Well, there's, like I said, tell me your approach on what you're doing to get evidence on this building, and we'll, speed through this bit, and then you can do
find out if he's there. If they say he's just left, we basically call out an APB on the van.
They will do. Yeah. Okay.
Right. We need to.
Even in this case he's not there with his van, we should just cover all the exits anyway, just in case he's there on his own.
Okay. Right. So, are you all there? Who's got the best perception rating?
Andy?
No, I'm agility, mate.
Oh.
I've had my go anyhow.
not me.
I can't go again.
Mine's 0.
I think it might be you, Flea.
No, mine is 0. It was
Yes.
+1, but
Okay.
Yeah, I'm -1.
Right.
We are.
Andy's
So
hiding
I would
something.
say
Unless
to
Andy's
them-
handing a positive number, you're the best you've got.
I'm not gonna make you roll, but you hear like whispers of a choral choir, and it draws you to the window. You're not quite sure why it draws you to the window. As you look out across the way, it's almost like it's in the campus, in the walled campus of this boarding school. There's an old knackered part of the school, and you can see the edge of the van out in one of the disused parts of the buildings. Looks like it's being done up for renovation, but there's no pupils there or anything like that at the moment.
Okay, let's close in. Let's close in on him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, the thing is, even if he's not here, it's just a case of like, well, he's not here, so let's find out where the blue van is.
There's
And then just track
definitely the
him
blue
down.
van outside. Duck egg blue van.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll sneak into the building and see if we can kind of catch him unawares.
Yeah. It's dirty, dusty, dark place with drywall and plaster seeping in, sunlight seeping in, and the polythene sheets are up on it as well, like some work's been done on it. Yeah. So
I should probably give the priest his boots back at some stage.
right. So how are you approaching this then?
I think we're kind of going up to the building stealthily, and then if it looks clear inside, then with force.
So, okay. So there is one final scene on this, all right? It has got a number, it has got armor, and it has got damage on you guys, okay?
Let's all work together, guys. Let's all work together.
So if you
I'll bet
don't
my go.
complete it in time...
Doesn't matter if I've had my go, Lee.
Do your spirals and,
Okay.
and your baggage check. We'll say it's a new round. Okay.
Yeah, I've got. I've got trial dice. What does that mean?
you failed and you have to roll your trial.
Yes. The trial is D4. So you take 3 damage. You get a D2 armor for yourself.
Right. Yeah. I've got to do the baggage roll now, haven't I?
Yeah. You do.
Oh, great. This isn't good, but never mind. Yeah, that's done.
Okay, so that goes up by 1. Your baggage goes up by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your perception gets a -1.
God, can't get any worse.
Is everybody else doing their check? Have they done their check?
I
Okay.
don't remember doing mine.
Certainly your baggage. All right. So you've all taken your damage, increased your baggages, have you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20 and you weren't here to see it.
I can see it on the log. Yeah,
That's
if you
all right.
roll the
It's right there.
20, if you rolled the natural 20, I don't think it matters on a baggage thing. Right.
Oh, well.
So
I'm unable to focus and compose myself, so I just kind of burst in with
Yeah.
like rage.
okay. Right. So did you say you're stealthing in?
Well, I think we're kind of like we're stealthing until we get close there, and then
Yeah,
everyone's kind of moving in together with force.
Moving in together
We're
with
just more or less surrounded. Yeah, make sure there's no way to get out.
Right. Okay. So you can either everybody assist somebody, or you can do the checks individually to like simulate going in through different entrances and all that kind of stuff. It's up to you.
I've got strength +2.
It's definitely going to be a strength if you're rushing it.
Yeah.
My
Everyone
strength's
happy?
-1.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone happy for me to lead?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So let's do an ability check, strength, standard modifier 2, and then +6 for 3 people.
All right. Well, like I said, so long as you announce it before the roll, you can add to damage. So, like, one of you could add it to the check, and 2 of you.
Oh yeah. Anyone else want to put your insight into it? I've got no insight left, but this is basically the final.
I'll chuck an
I've
insight.
got none.
I'll chuck an insight in because I haven't used one this entire
You've got
flaming
like
game.
5, haven't you, Flea? You got like 5.
I have.
insight.
I've got 4 now. I have an insight.
Yeah.
I keep
Right.
forgetting
So
about
that'll
an insight.
reduce it by 4, won't it? So that'll be difficulty 10 on this one because it would be 14. It's dark and
Okay.
oppressive. But like I said, if you're assisting the roll, you must choose: are you assisting the check or are you assisting with damage? And you must declare it before the dice are rolled. So I'm saying, if you all assist on a strength check, like, two of you could add to the check, and one of you.
You know
could
what?
add to the
I
damage
have
or whatever.
every confidence in him doing this roll, so I'm going to assist damage.
Right.
Okay, cool. So I'll do that down to +4, and then
Okay.
the DI is back to 14.
No. It's spent the insight, so it'll still go down on the check.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's still
Doesn't go on to
difficult.
modifier.
You just don't get the modifier to the check.
Oh, okay.
You'll modify it on the damage. But if the other 2 are helping you, that's still a +4, isn't it?
Yep.
And then obviously add your minuses for whatever stats and baggage you've got.
My strength is okay. It hasn't been affected. It's just my perception and composure. So I can't see what's going on, and I can't handle myself. So I'm just basically charging in like a raging bear.
Nice.
Again.
He is affected by this, definitely.
He's a berserker.
Okay, ready for the roll?
Ooh.
You'll
Here
go.
comes the
for it.
roll. Yes.
They'll
Awesome.
do it, pig.
What a roll.
Nice
What a
one.
roll. If roll damage, I roll armor. Okay.
What's a cat?
Oh my god!
Plus fleas bonus as well.
Right, so that's 11 damage minus armor. Right. Okay. That's brilliant. It's not killed it. So, right. So you burst in, charge up the stairs. Okay. You've come into this kind of room here. You can see there's columns of plastic sheeting and everything like that around. He's actually stood over, funnily enough, a girl, a schoolgirl by all accounts. And he has in his hands a long carpet knife, like we would call him a Stanley knife, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
He's got one of them, and he's kind of trussed her up in electric wire, electric cord, and he's stood over her as you burst in.
I just basically throw my body against him.
Stop with this kinky business.
Okay. Right, that is a daring move. So that's first of all, that's the end of the round because everybody assisted. Everybody needs to make that stability check. Okay. I would say everybody needs a baggage check as well, because one of the main triggers is hurting kids.
Oh, good. My composure's come right down. Okay.
So.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, what a waste.
Oh dear.
What armor do I get? No, I've got a baggage of 5, by the way.
I'll tell you. It's still D4. It's 6 that you get. If you get 6, it's D6, and you can lean into one. If it survives long enough.
I've still got 3 stability. I'm all right.
Right.
Oh, I need to make a baggage roll as well, which is D6.
You know.
Oh God!
I rolled under my baggage.
Cigarettes.
You're fine then.
That isn't good.
The way I roll dice, I'm never going to get another point of baggage because that would actually mean rolling a 6. Oh no, a 5 or a 6.
Have we all rolled damage and all that good stuff?
No, yep. I've rolled my stability and I've done my baggage. That's it.
Okay.
Because I didn't do anything else, did I?
Now, if you've rolled your stability and you've rolled your damage, we're all good to go.
Yep.
Okay, so, like I said, he's stood over her with this carpet knife. Nils looks like he's going to charge into him. Okay, you said it first, so I'll give you the chance. If you fail, there's a chance he's going to seriously hurt this girl. It's a ballsy move.
Could I run and stop him or shoulder tackle him?
Well, you can if you want to.
I am going to be true to the Nordic noir that this is based on. And it's like, what I am going to do, I see this guy about to brutally murder probably this schoolgirl. So I'm just going to ineffectively throw one of my hands out and shout, "Stop!" as loud as I can.
While I'm pelting, hopefully I'm going to be running, shoulder barge him out of the way. That's my plan.
Okay.
And after everybody's shoulder charged him, if he's on the floor or grappling with us, I'm totally going to grab the girl by the feet. No, grab the girl by the arms and pull her away.
What a feet!
No, I'm not going to grab her by the feet. The skirt might peel up.
So, Andy, did you say you're shoulder charging the killer, or are you shoulder charging Nils to stop him shoulder charging the killer?
Oh,
just
I didn't know Nils was doing the same thing as me. I wouldn't do that then.
We'll just crush him between the two of you. It's fine.
Yeah, we both pile in there, yeah?
We didn't coordinate. We kind of crash into each other and just fall on the floor.
Do human pinball.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're both rushing him. Flea's shouting stop. What are you doing, Lloyd?
Well, he's already helping the victim.
Actually, do you
I'll
know
probably wait till the what I'll probably do is probably wait till the shoulder barges
what? Can I
out of the way and then try and restrain him. Like after he's been roughed up a bit, just so he.
Right.
Can I modify my turn slightly, please? I'm going to throw my arm that in effectively shout stop, but at the same time I'm going to give one of the guys who are charging in an insight point.
Right. Okay.
To reduce the difficulty.
Yeah.
To reduce difficulty.
Putting him off balance by yelling that.
On a non-number it's Andy. On an even number it's Nils.
Okay.
Nils gets it.
No problem.
Okay. Right. So to rush him, the difficulty is going to be 16. Okay, because he can cut somebody's throat far faster than you can.
I thought she was on the floor. Okay, then.
She is, but she's like the girl at the church. She's bound on her knees like that, and he's stood over her.
Okay.
As if he were about to do something.
Okay. Well, that's a good indication. As Paul puts his foot in a bucket of plaster as he runs.
No, he's gone down the hole. Ah!
I tripped up with my bad leg.
It went out from underneath you. Okay, right. So strength plus 2.
I mean,
no modifiers, but the difficulty rating went down to 12 because of Flea's insight.
Yeah.
I mean, Lloyd, if you wanted to chip in, as you haven't actually declared anything yet, do you want to also help by like flicking the lights or something to kind of distract him?
Throw your shoe at him.
Well, I say my aim would be to like restrain him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind distracting him. Yeah.
We can restrain him if we catch him afterwards.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Run interference.
So, cool. So I have a +2 modifier and difficulty rating 12. And so Flea can just spend his instinct to reduce the difficulty rating, but can you also help as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm charging in.
Well, you don't need to, he's distracting him, so he's like looking up from what he was doing. And basically, I'm fully intending he's going to like turn the knife to me, and I'm just going to kind of take it, just going to absorb it.
Wow.
It's only a tiny little carpet knife. I can blunt it with my ribcage.
Right.
It's
As you guys are running in, I'll pick up a lump of rubble, debris, empty beer can, whatever from the floor,
on, you bastard.
and sling it at him.
Oh, you bastard.
Go on, you knobhead.
Unless somebody's going to spend an insight point for a reroll.
Come on, Flea. Come
on, you. Come on, you. Oh, go on then. I'll spend an insight point. I've got too many anyway.
Exactly. This is like final thing. Final furlong. Right, okay, so strength. 2.
The final furlong.
4. Does the difficulty rating restore, or was it still the same difficulty?
No, it was that. It was. It's still the same difficulty rating. Cause you're re-rolling that roll.
Which is 12.
Yeah.
Which is cool. There we go.
Oh wow. Okay. Right. So there is armor. I'll roll it openly. It reduces by 2, so roll your damage.
Take it.
So it takes 4 damage. That is enough. Just as he's like raising it to slice her throat, as he looks at you in pure hatred, the split second you charge up the room, you can narrate how you take him down.
I think he basically swings it to kind of defend himself, and I just basically pull myself onto it, like taking to the knife is like now stuck inside me, so you can't actually get it out to attack anyone else. And I'm just screaming at him in like a feral fury. It's like blood dripping out of my mouth, like.
That's
I am the devil in his face.
Yeah, that's dark. Awesome. Obviously, subdue him. Detective Peterson's here with you as well, so there is an official arrest as you're there. And they cart him off. He's obviously screaming and shouting, "You don't understand! You don't understand! They're evil! They're evil!" As he goes. Not long after you've taken him down, the others come to you and they say, "We've found something back at the dorms." And they will take you back and they will show you that in the basement where like the boiler and everything is. They say, "We've found this room here. It's got cameras hardwired into the walls and things like that. It looks like he's been watching dorms and communal rooms."
Damn it, Mike! My God, that's a futuristic-looking router.
It's no, it's definitely dial-up. Trust me.
Damn it! Do you know? I was what's it?
It's something he tried to build himself.
Right. It's obviously he's a bit of electronics whiz. If we'd have finished off at the soup kitchen earlier, I was going to say I was thinking go back, check the dorm rooms out, looking for some kind of surveillance.
Well, where have we got there in the end, boys?
You did. So ultimately, it's quite easy to convict because you caught him in the act. But yeah, it turns out as you do the investigation that what's his name? Dom Doyle. He lived not too far away from here. He didn't go to this school because it's an all-girls school. But he was raised in the Catholic faith. He was about to be a priest. He went to seminary school. But he, through reasons that you're not quite sure, he dropped out and he ended up drinking quite a lot. And he ended up in a car accident that severed his leg. He ended up in with a amputated leg. So he's got a false leg, and he joined this area. From forensic profiling and interviews that you get from him, you get the impression that it was an epiphany for him, and he took the Matthew thing quite literally, which the full quote is there on the Millennium curse, which is, it's profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not thy whole body should thy be cast into hell. So the kind of theory is that he started getting obsessed by being saved. The car accident turned him around and it turned him pious again because he lost his leg, and it kind of woke him up to it all. And then when he was working at the school, he began to see the sin in the girls, and he thought, I know, I'll save them. Just like Father O'Connor isn't saving them, he's failing them. So I'm going to show them the right path. And that's what he does. And sure enough, as you're looking through the renovated building, you don't find Becky Morris, but what you do find is an inordinate amount of lime powder that's been ordered, like a lot of lime powder.
So it wasn't Becky Morris in the garden.
She's the one who ran away. But she, through investigations, She went to the GYBGN thing, suspected pregnancy. Talking to the others. The Talisha Durant, she was a popular girl in the Mean Girls sense of the word.
Right.
And there's evidence of amphetamines in Sadie Polanchuk's room. Now, whether he'll get convicted or not, you're not sure, but you feel like you've done your job. What is people's feelings as Detective Peterson stands outside the school or in the school gym that you may be looking at as you're all there? And she says, thank you for your help. I'm not sure we could have done it without you. How do you feel about it?
I need a good night's sleep. That's what I need.
Okay.
I think it'll be there. You'd be like Tony, be lighting up a cigarette. Just so like
line between insanity
you have
and
the evil that can be hiding right under your feet.
Yeah, we should visit the bar, but not for celebration.
Yeah.
Is there any religion that has the power to push a man from sanity to madness in such a way? It's a dangerous, dangerous tool.
Yeah, it is. The school will probably go under significant changes and might even get shut down, but like you said, that might not be a bad thing. And with that, you're kind of left in the gym, or you walk away from the gym out into the rainy, cold Seattle air. And that's the end of the investigation. Well done, everybody.
We were.
Oh, well done, Lee.
Cue serious violin music.